Hey, Dan Passarelli here. Today I want to talk about two of the strongest moving average crossovers, the Death Cross and the Golden Cross, which are opposites. So the point of a moving average is it kind of smooths out a chart, right? And that can give you some idea as to is a trend getting stronger or weaker. For example, if we're looking at, say, the 50-day moving average on some chart and the stock crosses, say, above it, well, that means that the stock is getting stronger than it has been over the past average price of the last 50 days. Now, when we compare two moving averages, say the 50-day moving average to the 200-day moving average, when one crosses above another, that'll give an indication of a very, very strong, powerful move, that the average price of the last 50 days is crossing above or below the average price of the last 200 days. And man, that matters a lot. And those are the Death Cross or the Golden Cross. So first, let's take a look at a Death Cross. This is a chart that shows one right here. So the blue line is the 50-day moving average, and you can see it's crossing below the 200-day moving average. So that means that the average smoothed out price from the past 50 days is crossing below the average smoothed out price from the last 200 days. So that, that really implies a very, very strong and powerful downward move. And they call it a death cross because it's usually no good for a stock. We usually see a lot of follow through. Now, somebody who came up with that name, what a great name, right? Great marketing, I guess, huh? But somebody had to come up with the opposite name, and they called it a Golden Cross. I don't know, Death Cross definitely has a lot more punch to it, I guess, right? But we can look at a stock where we see that happening, where the 50-day moving average, again, the blue line, is crossing above the 200-day moving average. So we're getting a very, very powerful move upward, and we often see those Golden Cross stocks continue to the upside. Now, these are definitely better for long-term, at least a couple of months of a trade to maybe even a short-term investment. But hey, even longer-term patterns can give a little bit extra edge even with short-term trades. So these are a couple very powerful strategies I think you should know about. This is Dan Passarelli. Hope that helps. Trade smart.